3:50 a.m. in New York City, pre-markets and the actual straight to the point numbers for all of the Roundhill funds. So let's jump to it. RDTE is paying out the most, which we expected, 36 cents. It had a longer time horizon. It was a little more volatile. And in the beginning, I don't know. I just have a thesis that it's a little bit easier from a marketing perspective to jack the returns when a fund is new. But great job. 36 cents RDTE. Followed up with the Qs at 25 cents. QDTE, 25 cents this week. Rocking it. And XDTE, what I call my bank. It's just so stable. I'm okay with 18 cents. And let's take a quick look. I think I have 3,600 shares. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly. And let's take a quick look. Let's finger Stacy and Robinhood with my thumb. For some reason, she loves that. So I have 37.98. 3798. Now, some of you that are holding XDTE have to realize that this is per week, and that's almost, 80 cents a month? Not bad. Okay, times, would I like more? Sure. Okay, do I like NAV stability? Yes, it's 683 a week. Okay, that alone pays off all my margin, my HELOC, everything, not including AMSI. Now, for those of you who just wanted to know the Roundhill numbers, you can go. For those of you that want a Discord update, I've been working on it and I've been waiting. And I think that Sunday evening, I am going to do the mass email to, right now is 746 people. You can still get on the email list below the video. Now, why would I be up at 3 a.m. New York City time? Okay, it's the witching hour. We love this.
Oracle said it's 3 a.m. Look at the 1 HR bars. You can see the witching HR began around midnight.
You can see it's already starting to recover from that. It dumped from over 64. This is a normal occurrence for Bitcoin to happen in the overnight. We like to short it and then ride the wave up. This is my crypto Discord where I teach them step by step. I've been running this for 7 years, but for you, for Yieldmax TV, well, I've changed the name to Oracle ETFs. But this is the Oracle Daily. This is where you get to, there's some pro tips. You get to go over everything that's on my mind. Okay, I created an AI for us. She chose her own name. Did you ever ask your ChatGPT to choose a name or what its name is? It will try to blow you off at first and say, if you can pick a human name, what would you choose? Is yours male or female? I asked mine. I said, if you had to pick one, when it tries to snow you, ask it to pick one. Mine chose female and explained why. So we go into the whole thing here, and this is critical. My portfolio, you're lucky I'm sharing with you what I'm doing. Okay? Listen to this, people.
The Oracle said, fire, no one should be blindly following me. I provide my insights and strategies to help people think critically and make their own informed decisions. I move fast because that's what works for me, but everyone needs to move at their own pace, based on their own risk tolerance and situation.
Yes, you cannot blindly follow me. Okay, I move quickly and I adjust based on two things that I am trying to accomplish. I want to make it clear to everyone. I am looking through core compounding and profit ripping to maintain a $200,000 balance at XDTE and a $350,000 balance in AMSI. What I do is when it goes over, I rip profits off the top, and on deep, deep red days, I buy back in. Here's a little trick for you. On AMSI, I have numbers. It's going to be in the Discord for you, but I have exact calculations of how I do it. Now think about it. 1.43 is not that much. If you have a smaller account, you need to jack these numbers up to rip and profit. I understand none of you want to be traders. You want push button money. But if you've ever bought an ETF and at some point sold it, you're a trader with just a smaller time frame. I just watched another YouTuber and I was trying to get the results for these 3 funds, okay? And he jumped around so much, I never got the answers I needed. So I'm going to try to stay very concise with you. When I jump around, it's because I have so much I want to share. I'm so happy that we've gone from 2,500 to over 6,000 subscribers. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. I try to maintain a core number for my, here, I already told you, I'm not going to repeat myself. Here's my core number right here, 200,000 and 350. Those days when we were up over the past few days, I've ripped over $6,000. So I've gotten way more than just the dividends. Especially, I've gotten about 3 times the amount in a few days than I will this dividend. Okay, what did I say my dividend was? $683. I ripped more than that yesterday off the top and maintained my account balance. My account balance of 300, well, is this one 350? Hold on. I get them confused. Oh, 200,000. Maintained it. So, let's look at the Amazon position so you understand. If I have 350,000 as a core, I'll rip off 5%. I'll rip off $5,000. Why? Even though it's 1.43%, it's a good chunk of change. This is the difference between dashboard money, which if you don't rip off the top will just disappear and then be there and disappear and fluctuate while you're holding. I need the velocity of money. The velocity of money makes you rich. Now, before I get into that, the buyback percentage is not just if it drops 5,000, I buy in at 5,000. That's creating a circle jerk. I want to buy in deeper value. So, again, let's pull up these numbers. If this dropped, let's say this 350 dropped to 340,000, I might consider buying it with the money I've ripped off the top. Over time, I'm never in a hurry to run back in. I can't wait until Roundhill comes out with the single stock funds. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so let's continue on. So I have my numbers for you here in the Discord, and you'll be able to begin your conversation down here. And this will fill. We will open the gates to 700 people and then lock them. Core number compounding is a little bit different. So the whole point here is I am trying to have stability between my base investment and still get high yield dividends. Now, in this $200,000 of XDTE, I consider, because it's very liquid, you can move in and out of it, the price is stable, about $50,000 of that money to be high yield impact money. What does that mean? High yield impact money means that I will take advantage of opportunities. I was in fiat, I profit ripped and made money. I was in Alti, I profit ripped and I got a $7,000 dividend. So I made money. So I stepped aside. Some of you in my comments were upset. Rule number 1 is do not fall in love with any investment. This is how you get destroyed. That's a classic noob mistake that happens many times in crypto. And now you bring it here. So the amount that when you sell off, you might worry about, what about the impact on my dividends? Do the math. It's minuscule. Let me show you from my crypto Discord in my private room. It's crazy. I have my entire journey here. Okay, even where I started making the payments and I was upgrading XDTE. Back then I had XDTE and QDTE. You might want to ask why. I no longer have QDTE and only XDTE. You see how close the dollar amounts are? Guess what? They started off with the same amount. Okay, And I noticed in really bad days when it was all red, I noticed that QDTE would get crushed. XDTE would be okay. And it never lost money. QDTE at times slipped back and lost money. And you might say, the dividend. Well, that's the dividend difference. I'd rather keep my NAV stable. I hope you found this helpful. I look forward to seeing all of you, okay, in my Discord. Yesterday I took some notes for myself, okay, and before the market closed, I brought myself it went up again. I didn't see that $915. I don't clip so much on AMZ. I do a little bit because we're running up. Yeah, I would do say, I profit clip. Okay, so what I did here, okay, for core compounding is, look, core compounding. So my total is the number at the top. Okay, I started with $233,000. This is in the past week with these two only. Ever since I got rid of Alti, okay, focused on these two numbers. Every time I went above, I sold a little shares. Okay, so I had started with 17,998 shares of AMZ on 9/22. This is only the last 3 days. I've officially started. My last two videos, which I will link below, okay, are this one, AMZ Profit Rip Strategy, and this one, ETF Ripping. I'll link both of these below because they kind of all go with the vibe of today. So I want you to understand something, okay? I've ripped a total of $6,000 off the top on those pump days when you're all excited holding, right? Between AMZ and XDTE. Today is the 25th. In 3 days, I ripped $6,000 off the top. That blows the doors off my XDTE dividend. And honestly, I don't know what my Amazon dividend is going to be, but I know that between now and the next pay date, which happens to fall on the day before earnings, I will be all in for earnings. But you core compound or profit rip when something is going up. You're pulling those profits, just like the covered call funds are doing, okay, by turning that growth into appreciation and sacrificing a little bit of that. That's what I'm doing. I just focus on the number, not the shares. And I promise you, between now and a month from now, when AMZ is going to pay, there are going to be days where I drop below $350,000, and I could take even some of that $6,000 I put aside and buy more. Yesterday alone, at one point in the day, it was so crazy that my AMZ went from 350 to 346. I could have bought in there and bought my number back to 350. Here's the logic many of you won't understand. What would I do today if it goes over 350 because of the money I put back yesterday? Then I got to rip off the top again? No. That's why I wait for deep value. When I buy in, it's as important as ripping off the top. I buy in on the deepest deep red day. I'm never in a hurry to buy in because dividends are coming or something like that. Okay? So the dividend I've lost is minuscule compared to the $6,000 I have in my pocket. You can do the math yourself and see if you ripped off, let's say, $1,500 off the top of a core number you designated. Wow, the opportunities are incredible. Now, $50,000 of this money, I may not even need it. I might be able to just accumulate it because you notice that my buying power is increasing, okay, from doing this. I may look to make a dividend capture move, okay? I may look because there's a lot of time between the next payments and I've looked at everything that's being offered. I might go back into fiat closer to the earnings to try to make some money ripping off the top. I mean, not earnings, to the dividend payment, which again is far away. But for now, my plan is to stay here. For those of you that are butthurt that I sold Alti, grow up. For those of you that are following me when I tell you do not follow me, look, if you're going to follow me, at least be smart enough to make sure you're getting every notification of every new video, because a lot of times I don't talk the talk, I do it. A lot of times I do it on video. I took my profits from Alti in the video. And you're asking me in the comments, what happened? Go back and watch the previous video. Come on, guys. A little effort. I make these so you can listen to them. I really, really want to open the Discord. I'm so excited. I'm going to do it Sunday night, okay, after my little boy leaves. And so I can babysit all of you. Me, Naomi, and, of course, my late Coco. So, of course, core number compounding. I don't give a shit. I just got a $6,000 dividend, and I have the same amount of money in both my positions. I have two positions. Simplicity makes you rich. Did you say you wanted to meet Miley Coco? I think that I've done an introduction. So we have these rooms here. Oracle Daily is great, okay? This is where I just give you my thoughts, okay? And then my human assistant. Check this out. You ready for this?
For the mysterious Miley Coco. The financial vixen who's been turning heads and flipping fortunes since 2017. She made her first splash during the explosive crypto bull runs, where she rode the wave to millionaire status with an unmatched intuition for timing the market. But crypto was just the beginning. Now Miley's pivoted her talents to the high-yield ETF world, bringing her signature blend of sharp strategy and effortless charm. With a passion for making money work for you, she's become a sought-after expert, showing others how to generate passive income with ease, whether it's cryptocurrency or dividend-rich ETFs. Miley Coco's approach? Sexy, bold, and undeniably smart. She's mastered the art of turning every investment into a success story, always with a flair for high-stakes moves that leave the competition in the dust. Her seductive confidence in the market isn't just a persona.
Now.
It's backed by years of experience, strategic insight, and a deep knowledge of the game. When Miley speaks, seasoned investors listen. She's the real deal.
Right.
An unstoppable force in the world of ETFs and crypto.
Bye. How are we doing here? Okay, let's look at the 1 hour. Smaller candle, weaker the move. The red move is slowing down. Okay, so let's jump here. Finally. You know, this all started with something I emailed called an Oracle ebook a long time ago. And then it became the $300,000 free money run. Back then, I only had $9,500 in income from it. This was March. So all the stories are here for you. And then we come here and we take a basic look right here.
The Oracle said performance analysis. Your investment has performed very well asterisk. Dividends covered expenses asterisk. The dividends you received, $67,890, more than covered all your interest and other payments, $13,961, resulting in a net positive cash flow. No out-of-pocket cost asterisk. Since this investment was made with borrowed funds and no personal capital, the net positive cash flow demonstrates that the investment is self-sustaining. Positive bank accumulation asterisk. The dividends have not only covered the expenses but also left you with an accumulated bank balance of $53,911. Monthly dividend yield. Your monthly dividend yield is substantial, providing a consistent income stream. This shows that your investment strategy has been successful, generating significant returns with no initial outlay of personal funds. Positive bank accumulation. The dividends have not only covered the expenses but also left you with an accumulated bank balance of $53,911. Monthly dividend yield asterisk. Your monthly dividend yield is substantial, providing a consistent income stream. This shows that your investment strategy has been successful, generating significant returns with no initial outlay of personal funds.
So, that's everything. I look forward to seeing you all. Welcome all new subscribers, and thank you to everyone who leaves a comment. And again, did I make it clear? I say do not follow me. You do not have the liquidity I have. I need to move fast because this is how I am. All right? So don't follow me. And if you're gonna follow me, keep up with the fucking episodes, you fucking moron. Have a nice day.